We're back with our final release of the 2025 Session Roadmap. This update is solely focused on the core of our gameplay and getting all features as close as possible to their intended final version. We have performed a pass at the major physics and navigation issues hindering Session's gameplay. The first stop was ensuring that we had a better weight distribution when on board and cruising, avoiding your front truck diving off the sidewalk or drop, and allowing for better overall navigation. These changes allowed us to address the player being unrealistically pulled up from banks, making it harder to predict your line. You should now be able to consistently gauge your speed and line up your tricks when skating transition. Full release, partial release, and no release grind input modes have now been merged into one, meaning players can transition right into the grind input from their pop input without releasing the sticks. However, you will need to release the sticks after performing a flip trick before your grind input. This change was necessary to account for the addition of Casper slides and Primo slides into the full skate ecosystem in Session. As part of our push to achieve our true Skate Core V1, we had to address the much overdue experimental menu. It is important to note that these features strongly influence the main control scheme, overall feel, and flow of the game, so certain concessions had to be made. All tricks and options from the experimental tab have now been relocated into other settings. Casper and Primo can now be found in flip trick settings, lip tricks can be found in grind settings, and finally, city life and map layouts can now be found in the new map menu. On our journey to achieve Session's true Skate Core V1, there have been a lot of gameplay fixes for this update, so let's just go through some of the highlighted ones. The skater's feet now look more natural when performing low pop nollies and low pop ollies. You no longer fall when doing board slides and lip slides on ledges. Smith grinds on ledges have been improved. Wheel bite friction now functions as intended. The board no longer fully detaches from the skater when performing one-foots. The skater's knees no longer go through the character when popping off steep ramps. The small manual or nose manual on landing after manual catch no longer occurs. The skater no longer hops off the board when landing after a manual catch. You no longer fly out of a grind or slide on kinked rails. Riding into grinds or slides on curbs or pole jams have been improved. And finally, popping out of blunt slides no longer dips the nose on landing. There's a lot more gameplay and bug fixes in this update, so check out the dev blog for the full list. And that's a wrap on Session's 2025 roadmap updates. Thanks again for your continued support of Session as we continue to push our gameplay core to its full potential. Check out our socials and join the Discord to stay up to date and in touch with the studio and dev team. Thanks for watching and enjoy the update.